Hello and welcome to D-SETI. I wanted to provide a quick video update. I've continued my analysis of pulsating UAPs associated with CE-5 and would like to present another quick analysis here. So this analysis is of UAP April 26, 2022, Sandy Springs, Georgia, filmed by John Martin, which is available at his channel. You can see I got from about 30 seconds of this UAP that he captured on, I believe it's 3x, something like a sports night vision camera. And I chose this one primarily because it was pulsating and there's a clear trajectory that I was able to track. As you can see above me, in the video is the results of the analysis, or it's a demonstration of the analysis capabilities. So you can see that the system is tracking the UAP across the sky, as well as it is measuring the area and the brightness of the UAP, as demonstrated by the the green line right above in that image there. So that image is a GIF that is counting the frame numbers, and it's about 30 frames per second here, and showing the area in pixels of the UAP as well as its brightness. So I use that to generate these files, and you can see that the pulsation of this UAP is very, very graphable. So I have the area graphed up here on the top, and you can see this regular pulsation. This is the brightness. So if we zoom in to an area, we can start to see some regularity, right? Some regular periodicity here. And then the bottom line here is the valence, which means the distance between the darkest dark and the lightest light in the pixel values. So we see the same pattern in the area as well as the valence, although you can see some differences here just because of I believe this is the object detection is failing at these points, but not the valence analysis. So we can start to see and verify that there is indeed a pulsation through these three different measures. And so I wanted to just show you what it looks like. I've printed this out, and then I've expanded this actually to be of the scale I can work with. And so the first thing you notice, right, may actually be this regular pulsation here, right? So we've got big pulse, it's small, and then we have a pulse of light, and then it gets to be a little bit smaller, but not that small, and then dives down, and then comes back up, and then has a really big pulse, and then there's this gap, right? So that's really what is characteristic here. I bet if we were to measure, this sort of thing, we might actually see some indications of golden ratio being present. Let's say actually here, let's measure that to there, being present in these peaks in the area, right? Isn't that incredible? These are golden ratio calipers I'm using that reveal a sense, oh yeah, actually these are in golden ratio. I'm using this to show you when I focus the small bit on the blue, we've got the golden ratio here. So as A is to B, so is B to A plus B. So that's really what it's saying. And as you can see, we've got a couple different patterns of golden ratio being marked out here, here, and here. These are all hitting these intervals. This is the characteristic pattern that I've observed in the Monroe Institute UAP, the NARCAP technical report 20 of the pulsing white orb. And so this is very, very strong information. I wanted to just share a couple other images, actually, now that we have this very beautiful CE-5 associated UAP image, right? There's a couple other well, here's one thing I've been working on. I wanted to show an example of something that's not that doesn't have the same characteristic beautiful periodicity. This is one image here of something I was trying to measure. Right, we see some golden ratio here. This is another pulsating UAP, but it's not consistent. It's not coherent. We can't. I'm trying to measure it out, and yes, there are some golden ratio experiences within the pulsing, right? You go, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe here that's golden ratio. Well, it's not actually. Maybe there's an interval sort of thing. And in the same amount of time as it takes to get confused by these sorts of charts, right, you can get something as beautiful as this UAP that was filmed by John Martin, who plays music and says, "Hello, beautiful," and welcomes them in kind and coherent ways. They're producing, it looks like kind and coherent, beautiful pulsations here. So I simply just wanted to share that. And with that, I wish you a good night, and may you be well.